Hank O'Reilly, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Phil?
I'm doing well. Thanks for coming out this evening.
Yep, pleasure's all mine.
And I have a couple questions that I'm curious for you to answer.
That's why I'm here.
All right, great. Now, Mr. O'Reilly, tell me a little bit about your childhood.
Well, you see, I grew up as a Midwest city slicker from Minnesota, the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
Minneapolis area is where I grew up. You know, I witnessed a lot of my friends get into drugs and crime, and I told myself, Hank, I'm not gonna be like that.
Not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that. So, you know, I really wanted to be a detective. You know, an ordinary cop just wouldn't have cut it for me. I had to go big time. Take down the top dogs.
Wow. That takes a lot of courage.
Oh, it takes a lot of courage. I'll tell you.
I can't do something like that. Now, did you ever second guess yourself?
Oh, never.
Never once?
had any second thoughts.
Really?
Oh, no.
Wow.
Fighting crime.
That's what you did. That's
what I
brilliant. Now, I heard a lot about this last case that you had. It was a ransom case.
Involving ransom.
Involving William O'Doul's son.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty big case. How did that, what happened in that case?
Well, you see, CNN blew the whole case out of proportion, so really it's not what it seems. It wasn't as hard as they made it seem to be, but you know, in the end we did get Mr. O'Doul's kid back, and the two suspects were indeed locked up, and are still locked up to this day.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew how the case actually ended, so just knowing that it all ended okay that's a big deal
he got
for
his
me.
kid.
Fantastic.
I don't fail.
Never said you. No, how about a partner?
No. Nope.
Don't plan on it?
Nope. Will not have a partner.
Nobody ever, you just lone guy out there by yourself?
Yep.
Takes a lot of courage to do something like that.
Yes, it does.
Wow. Okay. All right. And now, what's your personal life like?
Personal life, like what do you mean, my life at home, or?
Like, are you married?
I am not married.
You're not?
I have no plans to get married.
No.
Whatsoever.
Really?
Can't interfere with work.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do, around the clock.
Wow.
Work.
Something like that. I mean, I guess you're married to your job, you know? Married to your
I
job.
could say that. If you want to be the best, you gotta take sacrifices.
Absolutely.
So,
Are you on any kind of strict diets? Any kind of dieting?
well, I follow the food pyramid directly. So
Directly?
one fat, you know, the fats, I only eat one a day. You know, I pretty much follow standard dietary guidelines, breakfast, lunch, dinner. You know, I don't...
No snacks, no snack time?
No, not really.
Wow.
100% healthy.
Brilliant.
Drink my coffee in the morning when I get up.
Absolutely. Were you like all those other stereotypical police officers that were always eating the donuts, you know?
No, sir, I am not a police officer.
What time does a person like you go to bed?
Depends. You know, if I'm working on a case, sometimes I'm up for days straight.
Yeah.
Honestly. It takes a lot of caffeine to stay up, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're on the job.
Wow. Takes a lot of courage to do something like that.
Courage, yes. You mentioned that.
Now, morning routines.
Yeah.
You explained to me earlier that you just drink coffee in the morning, and do you do any kind of working out when you wake up or anything like that?
Well, you see, I have my cup of coffee, read the newspaper, and then hit the treadmill.
Hit the treadmill.
No lifting, just strictly cardio.
Oh, fantastic.
Every day.
Wow. Wow. Do you have any hobbies?
No. No hobbies.
None.
No hobbies.
You know, no trained model cars, nothing like that?
No, not into that.
Play any sports? You do anything? Just
Nope.
work?
Just work all the time.
Wow. That takes dedication, a lot of courage to do something like that. A lot of courage.
Yes, it does.
Fantastic. Now, this is a more personal question. We don't even have to ask this on camera, to be honest, because if you don't want to... I've just been curious. How many men have you killed?
Phil, that's my business and my business only. You know, I'm not here to discuss.
It's just,
I'm not
it's
here
just
to
between
discuss
me and
stuff
you.
like that with the
I've been
crew.
curious. You have this
No,
reputation, and all I want to know is how many men you've killed.
And I'm going to keep that to myself until the day I die.
Okay. No hard feelings about that?
No.
All that aside?
You know, don't ask a question like that.
I'll never ask you a question like that again.
You know
Hope
better.
nobody else does. I apologize.
It's alright.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that wraps it up
I'm
for
sorry,
tonight.
but I'm not
That wraps it up for tonight. Mr. O'Reilly, you have a great evening.
Yep.
This was a wonderful interview. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.